Fantastic question. So where did my passion for eating begin, and how did I get into food challenges? I think I've always had a decent capacity to eat because I've been into the gym for a good number of years, and that's helped lend itself to eating a decent amount and good quality foods as well. But I think for food challenges, I've always been a competitive individual, always tried to better myself and improve my skills. And I think because of the gym, because of all these components, I thought, why not? Let's try a food challenge. And it wasn't until I think the summer of 2022 that I actually tried one. Did quite well, and I thought I might try this in the future, but it wasn't until late 2023 that I took all this online, created social media channels and took it forward. It wasn't until I realised when I got online just how difficult it actually was. And regardless of all the capacity and the gym training that I had previously, doing it timed was a completely different ball game. So taking the time to interview like the staff at the restaurants or the venues that I'm about to eat in, why am I doing this? For me, I think I saw during COVID that so many venues were being shut down and going out of business, and people's livelihoods were here, to be honest. I think it's part of my character as well that I wanted to try and give something back. It was an opportunity for me to try and promote it. For me, I really wanted to gain insight about what's happening with the venue, what's happening with the staff, what they bring to the local community. And many people have said to me, Franco, because of your insight into this particular venue, I've gone to it, I've loved the venue, I've told my friends and family about this venue. So hopefully that helps to understand what I'm trying to achieve as part of my channel. I definitely do have a unique filming style when it comes to my challenges and obviously getting insight to the venue. It's not a secret, and I've made this quite well known, that I use a media company called jjdmedia.co.uk, and they use Canon cameras, Adobe Premiere Pro to edit it, and a variety of lighting. So I think that all helps to bring the food challenges and the venues to light as well. So on January the 22nd, 2024, I uploaded a video, the hot dog that nearly killed me. At the time, quite serious. I took too large of a bite, and I guess that was my inexperience with hot dogs at the time. I hadn't really taken on a challenge that involved hot dogs, took too large of a bite. When I realised that that bite was too large, it got stuck in my throat. Luckily, Will from JJD Media was on hand to whack my back and quite literally force it out. And then I just carried on with the challenge. I think after that, I was quite anxious, and you probably seen from the rest of the challenge it was quite slow. So I was managed to complete it in the time and was the first person to take down the challenge. If I had to choose a favourite and a least favourite challenge, it's very hard to say because each venue brings its unique qualities to the challenge. I think in terms of least favourite, it's more like the components. I've definitely got to say anything involving mushrooms today hasn't really been my favourite. But in terms of favourite, I love them all equally as much. They each bring their own uniqueness and great foods, and it's obviously then finding out about the staff, the venue, the menu as well, what each venue offers to the local community. And I think that's important to me. So it's very hard to try and say there's been one specific favourite, but when we go back to the least favourite, I think it's anything so far that's involved mushrooms. I think for me, and as I've noted as part of this interview, having a healthy lifestyle outside of this helps to have the capacity. So gym, cardio, I'm also into yoga. All this adds into having a healthier lifestyle outside of the gym as well. If there's anything I've got to say for anyone reading this or looking at the video, is if you've got a hobby, if you want to start something, do it now. Today is the best day. Don't look back in 10, 20 years time and have any regrets about what you wanted to do. Go out and do it as soon as possible.